Hello everyone and welcome to the daily morning podcast of SBI Securities. So friends, let's discuss how the markets closed on Wednesday. Sensex closed higher by 150 points to settle at 76,606.57. Nifty closed higher by 58.1 points to settle at 23,322.95. Nifty Midcap 100 and Small Cap 100 advanced by 1.04% and 1.23% respectively. Now moving on to the top 5 gainers and losers. The top 5 gainers on Nifty 50 were Coal India, Power Grid, Eicher Motors, Tech Mahindra and Bajaj Finance. Whereas the top 5 losers were M&M, Britannia, HUL, Tata Consumer and Titan. Talking about the BSE sector-wise advance and decline. So BSE Power, Capital Goods, Telecommunication, Metal, Oil and Gas, Healthcare, Consumer Durable, IT and Auto advanced from the range of 0.01% to 1.2%, with BSE Power being the highest gainer with 1.2%, whereas BSE Realty and FMCG declined by 0.11% and 0.4% respectively. Talking about the market breadth, around 2,554 stocks advanced, whereas 1,336 stocks declined. Talking about 52-week high, around 168 stocks scaled new 52-week high. Some of them were Aavas Financiers, Ashok Leyland, Bajaj Auto, Cipla, Crompton, Elecon, Exide, ITD Cementation, KEI Industries, etc. Whereas 10 stocks scaled new 52-week low. Talking about the fund flow, so both FI and DI net bought to the tune of rupees 426.6 and 233.8 crores in the cash market on Wednesday. Talking about the global cues look largely supportive. US Fed meeting outcome is broadly in line with expectation, as Fed has kept benchmark rate unchanged at 5.25 to 5.5% and has revised its rate cut outlook to just 1 versus 3 anticipated earlier. The CY25 rate cut is expected to be 100 basis points or 4. The inflation for May at 3.3% is lower than the expectation of 3.4%, thus modest progress is being made. India's CPI data at 4.75% for May is 12 months low and remained below RBI's upper tolerance band of 6% for the 9th straight month. Overall inflation print and Fed meeting outcome is likely to have neutral impact on the market. Now moving on to the stocks which are likely to be in focus today. So first one we have is Tata Power. The company strengthens its nationwide e-bus charging network with high capacity, fast charging points. So overall neutral for the company. Next we have is LT Finance. The shareholders of the company are to offer 8.82 crore shares at Rs 169.7 per share. So overall neutral to negative for the company. Nestle India. The board approved the continuation of royalty payments at the current rate of 4.5% to the parent company. So overall neutral for Nestle India. Amba Enterprises. The company has acquired an additional 4.6% stake in IL Jin Electronics for Rs 33 crores. So positive for the company. Dr. Reddy's Laboratory. The company's step-down subsidiary Dr. Reddy's USA and Ingenious Pharmaceuticals have entered into a license agreement under which Dr. Reddy's USA has licensed from Ingenious the exclusive rights to commercialize cyclophosphamide injection RTD in the United States. So positive for the company. Arvind, the strike at Santesh plant is called off by the workers. The potential revenue loss due to the strike is Rs 180 to 200 crores. So overall neutral to marginally negative for the company. Jensol Engineering. The company received a Gujarat Urja Vikas Nigam Limited 250 megawatt battery energy storage project worth Rs 1,340 crores to supply electricity on an on-demand basis to Gujarat state's discoms during peak and off-peak hours. So positive for Jensol. Whirlpool of India. Whirlpool of India has joined hands with HUL for marketing alliance with Surf Excel, a HUL brand. This is to transform and enhance the laundry experience for customers in India. So positive for the company. Exide Industries. The company invested Rs 75 crores by subscribing to the right issue of subsidiary Exide Energy Solution. The total investment stands at Rs 2,452.24 crores. So positive for Exide. Soba. The company has approved the right issue to open on June 28 and close on July 4 at a price of Rs 1,651 per share. So overall positive for the company. Bondada Engineering. The company received a work order worth Rs 939 crores from NLC India for setting up a 600 megawatt grid-connected solar power project, including the operation and maintenance for 3 years. So positive for the company. Moving on to the block deals, where first we have is Media Matrix Worldwide, where BK Drolia HF bought 65 lakh shares at rupees 17.55 per share, and Next Wave Communications Private Limited sold 65 lakh shares at rupees 17.55 per share. Moving on to bulk deals, where first we have is Jai Prakash Associate, where Sinco Stock Vision LLP bought 140 lakh shares at rupees 10.32 per share. Krishna Diagnostic, Kitara Pin 1104 sold 3.72 lakh shares at rupees 600.69 per share. TCNS Clothing Company, Rajasthan Global Securities Private Limited bought 6 lakh shares at rupees 550 per share, while TA FDI Investors sold 6.6 lakh shares at rupees 550.08 per share. Zaggle Prepaid Ocean Services, Venturist a Proactive Fund LLC sold 22.27 lakh shares at rupees 280 per share, while ICICI Prudential Mutual Fund bought 6.5 lakh shares at rupees 280 per share. Moving on to insider trades, where we have Usha Martin, where the promoter Peterhouse Investment India has sold 2 lakh shares on June 11th. Moving on to the trading tweaks, where the companies will be ex-record dividend is ICICI Prudential Life Insurance, CIE Automotive India, Tata Technologies, Raymond, Shankara Building Products, KSB. Yeah, so that was all from the Fundamental Daily Morning Podcast of SBI Securities. Thank you for listening.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.